My name's John Ashley with Prestige Curb Appeal. We do residential and commercial pressure washing. We do everything from roofs, houses, and driveways. Commercial-wise, we do shopping centers, parking lots, everything, you name it. It really helps and makes you feel good and increases the property value. Give me a call, 865-621-1004. We'd love the opportunity to give you a quote, come out and see your house, even look at your driveway.
All right, good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody, or rather 4th of July Eve. Sure hope you have a great day today. I'll tell you what, you step outside this morning, it feels amazing. Well, it's not like fall or early spring, but it does feel amazing. You're going to notice the difference. Why? Dew points have come on down, and that's made the air feel a little bit cooler and come on down as well with those air temperatures. Not much going on around the region. High pressure still building on in. Got a batch of clouds off to our west. May see a few high thin clouds at times throughout the day today, but other than that, look at these temperatures. We're in the low to mid 60s across the Cumberland Plateau. In the valley locations, we're in the low, mid, even some upper 60s to near 70 in Lenore City and some upper 60s across the foothills and mountains. Either way you slice it and dice it, it feels pretty darn good outside. And most of our temperatures are trending cooler than what we were yesterday, thanks to those dew points. And again, the dew points, the lower the dew point, the lower our morning lows can go on a clear night. Let's talk about the forecast ahead of us today. If you're preparing for the 4th of July, heading off to work, maybe getting ready to head out of town on vacation, just give me a call. Just jump in your suitcase here. So 60s this morning, 78 degrees by 10, 85 degrees by lunchtime, and our goal today is going to be back into the upper 80s to near 90s. So another average day ahead of us today. And again, not much of a heat index value today, but that does change through the day tomorrow. We'll talk about that here in a second. If you have evening plans here tonight, 88 by 6 by 10 o'clock tonight, we're down to about 78 degrees, so not a big deal. All right, let's talk about your 4th of July forecast, okay? So we start the morning off with temperatures a little bit warmer than this morning. We're going to be in the mid to upper 60s to a few more pockets of low 70s. Afternoon highs will come up just a couple more degrees. Dew points come up just a couple more degrees. Therefore, heat indices come up several more degrees. So we're talking heat indices throughout the peak heating of the day in the mid to maybe a few pockets of upper 90s in some locations. So it is going to be hot. If you're heading out and about, if you're going to be on the lakes, on the water, on the pools, make sure you lather up the sunscreen. The UV index is on the high side. But again, it's going to be a perfect day. No rain in the forecast. And that's going to be making for a great fireworks forecast as well. By 7 o'clock, we're at 88 degrees. Sun goes down. Fireworks start. We're at 83. Still going to deal with a heat index value of about 86. Not bad. By 11 o'clock when we wrap things up tonight, 78. No heat index value as well. Now, the other side of the story is the wind is going to be really light in the atmosphere, okay? And because of that, the smoke from the fireworks isn't going to move very quickly. And where it's going to just kind of hang strong around the ground. So when we get to those finales and stuff, well, we've seen it in years past. Sometimes it can be obscured, or the smoke can obscure some of the awesome fireworks. But I sure hope you have a great night tomorrow night. All right, let's talk about the extended forecast, heat index value, and dew points, okay? So as dew points rise, temperatures stay the same, heat index values rise. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we could be dealing with heat index values pushing close to 100 degrees. So it is definitely going to be on the hot side. We stay rain-free through Sunday. Then we'll start to see some elevated rain chances, a little bit more of an active weather pattern as we get into our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Nothing crazy so far, but definitely going to be watching it in the coming days. Hey, by the way, are you traveling on vacation, heading off to Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, maybe even North Carolina? Well, not much activity going on right now, but we are talking tropics. Now, this is a change from what we talked about yesterday. The National Hurricane Center has shifted that risk level, but bumped it up. 10% chance of our next tropical system over the next 2 days, 50% over the next 7 days, but notice it's out into the Atlantic. That doesn't mean that we're not going to get a lot of rainfall from Florida, from Savannah, Jacksonville, Daytona, all the way up into the Outer Banks. So if you have travel plans there, something to kind of keep in mind. We are still looking at some rain showers, and things can change and shift, so we'll see how this all plays out and travel safely. Here's your 7-day forecast. I sure hope you have a great 4th of July weekend. Check in every once in a while. Low 90s, no threat for rain. Thank goodness for that. And then increasing rain chances as we get into next week. But temperatures are going to stay in the 90s. And again, heat index values in the mid to upper 90s. Have a great day. I'll see you back here in just a little bit.